there's no way back now. Today's mission is we're going to take the subframe out of the car. We have the differential, and subframe has two big mounts and bolts in here, and actually this bushing is not a mount, and two more here. But you can see that space over there, and see this here, it's even worse. That's part of my bushing out. So we need to take everything out of the way. I already took the exhaust. We have the drive shaft. This is one piece drive shaft. We're gonna take the differential, and then we're gonna be able to remove the subframe. The only downside is that you see this brake line here, and it is a pain to take out. So let's start from the easy part. Go inside the car, take this boot off. So we're gonna get a 10mm and we're gonna take it out. And this one is already coming out, so you're gonna push this down and they go out of here. Then you gotta go under the car and you go on each side of the drive shaft and you pull it out. That one is out. So see, it's completely out. I can pull and it goes through that hole. So same thing happened to the other side, but of course is on the other side. Now we are going to take the axles, and it's an 8mm, and I'm going to take both sides, so that's going to free up the differential. One thing you need to be extra careful is the axles. When you're messing with this, they fall big time and they go in your head. This sway bar is holding them, but if this sway bar is not here, it's boom, straight in your head. And also the drive shaft, so you gotta be aware and be away. Two bolts here, that's a 18mm, took it out, and now a 21mm right here. Now this is gonna be enough to free up the differential. A transmission jack is safer, but I'm gonna bench press this time. Battery's dying. I'm gonna try to do this very quickly. So this is loose, and we're gonna try our best. Okay, there's no way back now. We made it. Now the lower control arm, even though I took the bolt out of there, this is pushing too much because the wheel is pushing down. So I'm going to take the wheels, jack this up, release that guy, and then take it out. I'm actually going to hold the shock from the bottom, take this bolt out. There you go. Out of the way. So I'm just going to use the impact. I just need to loosen that. There you go. It came out. Alright, one is out. So here you might have your spring loose. So if I let my jack out, it just comes off like that. So let's take this out. I'm gonna use a 18mm here, and here should be a 19. So this here, we need to use a 13mm on the bottom, 17mm on the top. And this is very, very tough because there's no easy way to hold on the top. The bar is out, this sway bar, and now that's the side right there. From the inside, you put a wrench in there. Okay. So I just see that my brake line is very, very tight, and the reason is because it goes under everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the brakes off, just take those two little caps, with a screwdriver. 7mm. I'm gonna take it very gently. This is not tight at all. And now with the screwdriver and gloves, we're gonna take this clip out of here. So usually you push and pull. There you go. And now the calipers. Let's see, we go here, we go here, and we go here. There's don't need to use any strength. There you go. And now I can hang this safely because it's touching the ground. So be safe, just in case. I'm gonna put a jack in there. Nice. Okay, so it is out. And now I'm gonna lower this. Oh yeah. Look, it's holding by the front ones, but the front ones, I will need to wiggle that out. Alright, I don't recommend you doing this, but I pulled the crap out of this and it kind of came out. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, look at the problem. So I think it was twisted, so I might need one of those. I gotta tell you, these brake lines are no joke. I put WD-40 penetrant lube, and the one that was stuck still stuck. I mean, I needed to cut it, so I'm gonna replace anyways, so it's good to go. And now to the subframe. So there's a little bit of rust everywhere, and yeah, look, that one was supposed to be attached to the chassis. Now let's look under the car. So surprisingly, it's not cracked. I don't understand why and how. But look, they're very good. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna reinforce it or not. If I do, I'll cry later and redo this all, but way more than I wanted to chew. So we're gonna fix this guy. I bought the bushings, so I hope you enjoy it. I watched some videos. Hans Garage was one, and it was interesting because he did it all without taking I don't know how the other arm is called, the one that actually is holding the brakes in place, and all the other people would drop the whole thing. I'm not sure what's easier or what's not. This worked for me. Don't forget, this is the part 1. We're gonna have part 2 and probably part 3, which is going to be bushing, cleaning bushing, putting the bushes, and put back in the car. We're going to use polyurethane. I hope to see you around. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next videos. Later.